This is my complete Windows 10 setup from my device with our USB flash drive. So this is John Vincent Osorio from 106i and with the subject computer system and troubleshooting.
Then let's proceed with the file explorer. Then let's right click this ESD USB drive.
Format.
Then let's click the format tab.
Okay.
Start.
Dali mo na pangalan para may
Then let's rename it to.
may mo natin.
Then let's rename it to bootable USB. May Mac. It's Max.
Hindi lang, pagaling. Pagaling mo yung check.
Warning, formatting will erase all data on this disk. To format this disk, click OK to quit. Click cancel.
Ayan yung indicator.
Then we'll just have to wait until this download bar to fully, loading bar to fully finish in order to reformat it. Since we have here the quick format button, we can proceed and click that in order for us to make the download loading screen to fully finish. And then it's format completed. Currently at the File Explorer application, and right now this File Explorer have different tabs. So let's right click this PC, third from the very bottom. Then click Properties, then browse down to see its Windows specifications, to see our laptop's model, which is Windows 10 Pro. Then let's copy that, Ctrl C. Then since we are going to reformat it, let's find this similar one. So what we can see here is that what I can say here when looking for Windows 10 is to go for a trusted site to download your operating system.
Since earlier I just searched Windows 10 Pro from the File Explorer tab, we are going to reframe the question to creating Windows in a bootable USB, like this one. Create Windows 10 Pro bootable USB. Search. Since earlier we're currently at the Create Windows 10 Pro bootable USB search at our current browser, which is Microsoft Edge, we are going to click the first site that pops up, which is from the Microsoft support. Also make sure it is a credible site. One indicator is the HTTPS. If the HTTPS has an S to its URL, it stands for security, which ensures credibility. Now we are going down to the instructions, so we are at Windows 10 instead of Windows 11 because that is what is shown from our Microsoft File Explorer. Now we are going to download Windows 10 site. So there. So then number 2, under Create Windows 10 Installation Media, we need to select now, download now. Then the media creation tool, that X tool is downloaded. So let's proceed with the another tab. And this is the bottom under the create Windows 10 installation, so we'll just have to click that. Then let's click the download there. So what is shown here is that do you want to allow this app to make changes for your device? So it's automatically yes. So my Windows 10 setup is just getting a few things to get ready before we proceed. So after the loading screen from our previous tab, we can see here the terms and agreements. So we'll just need to accept that because we don't want to prolong things up. And there's a loading screen again. We'll just have to wait. I think this will just take a minute. So it's been a minute since I paused it, but right now the system is currently asking us if what do you want to do. So we have here two options: upgrade this PC now or create installation media. So since we are going to reboot it, we're going to press the second one, which is create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD or ISO file for another PC, which is this device. So let's click next. So we are according from my past tabs, I just click the next button until this tab pops up. So if you keep clicking the next, it will proceed to this downloading Windows 10, and we'll just further have to wait for it to be fully 100%. So currently right now we have 5%, so we'll just have to wait, and I'll just cut this video at the moment until it's finished. Long progress, we are now done. So we'll just have to click finish after your USB flash drive has been ready. So right now, since we're done, I just need to restart my device, which is this laptop, Lenovo, because we are going to reboot at our flash drive. So in order to do that, we need to click this Windows in the left corner and then power button. And after the power button, we'll just have to click restart. There. As you restart it, keep clicking on the F12 key from your keyboard in order for us to enter the BIOS. Then back from the start, let's do it. After clicking the F12 many times, this will pop up on the screen, and we have here the Windows Boot Manager, and it has pre-labeled such as the ATA HDDO, which is the hard drive of this computer. This is where you store most of your data, and then USB is the one we use to connect to our device, while the PCI's LAN is for network related. So as you can see here below, it has the instruction on how you can use different key tabs to manipulate the controlling options. So we need to choose this USB because that is our assignment for today. Then according from below, if you want to select something, you just have to click enter. So I'm going to click enter right now, and there. So next to that screen is we have here the Windows setup. So we have here the three options that you need to change according from your settings. So my language to install is English because this is the what others often use. Then time and currency format, since I'm at the Philippines, I use English language with Philippines time and currency format. And for the keyboard or input method, it's the same with US. Then click next. Install now. We just need to accept this license terms and agreement, then click next. So we have here two options again on which type of installation do you want. So since we're not going for an upgrade, let's choose the second one, which is custom install Windows only, which is the advanced. And we have here the Windows setup or where you want to install the Windows. So after setting up the Windows setup, this will pop up to the next slide, which is installing Windows status. So it's currently installing another progress again. So this is one by one. So we are done with the copying Windows. So next one is getting files ready for installation, and so it goes on to installing features to finishing up. Before we go to the loading screen earlier, this is the loading screen before that. So we currently set things up for this Windows installing settings. So all we need to do is to click next. So this is the page we are currently earlier. So just like that, we'll just have to wait for another loading screen until it is finished. This pipe actually. The loading screen will just have to click another F12 until this pops up again. So after we have set up the USB hard drive, USB, we need to go through the first option, which is the hard drive. So since we're done with the USB, our next is the hard drive. So click enter again. Oops. Loading screen might take long, but let's wait. After the loading screen, let's start with region. So since this is Philippines, we'll just have to click that, then yes. So the keyboard setting from our device is US. Want to add a second keyboard layout? Or we'll just have to skip this one. Let's connect you to a network. So let's connect to the 5G one. Oh no. Since we are currently connected, let's click next to. We are now connected to our Wi-Fi, so we just need to do some important setup. And there's another multiple loading screen again and again. After that loading screen, the device is asking us again on how would you like to set things up. So two options. So since this is just for academic related, I'll just choose this personal use instead of organization. Then click next again for the multiple times. The loading screen again. So this is where he asks to add our account. I'll just have to click next. Since it's asking for our account, I'll just proceed to enter it. As of now, I just click the create account instead of using one account. So in this case, we'll need to create our own account with this email. So this is the account I use. This is just one of the example. GB Osorio with this email format @mail.com. So I'll just make a different email address. So instead of creating, we'll go back to the recent page. So I'll enter here at the first page the Hotmail email, which is this one, then .com. So this is gbosorio@hotmail.com if I am not mistaken. Okay, so after I click next, it's asking me to make sure it's me. And now it is loading, so we'll just have to wait again for the 100 time. So the system is just making sure that it's me, since this request comes from app published by Microsoft Corporation. So I just need to insert my security key into the USB port, which is now currently loading. But if you want another way, we can just cancel it up and we could try this option at the left bottom, which is try another way, which is this one. So it has two options again. So I'll just click the first one, which is use my password. Then it's asking me to input my password at the email I put earlier, which is the jbsorio@hotmail.com.
the accounts earlier seems complicated. If you don't want to input any data account, we can just choose this temporary one, which is the offline account. Then we click the limited experience. Then input your name here.
Nickname.
Since my nickname is JB, I'll just put it simple as that. And click next after that. And I'll create my own password, which must be kept confidential. So after setting up my password and my username, plus the 3 questionnaires for in case you have problems to your account and you can't access it, it's a way for you to navigate it. So right now, since I'm done, we are on the next page, which is this one, which is, says it's always have access to your recent browsing data. So we'll just need to accept it again. So just a moment, and we'll go through this next step, which is to choose the privacy setting for your own device. So this has the multiple settings that you can manipulate with a question yes or no. And after that, we'll just click accept since this is all necessary. So I won't click any no from those options. So right now, it's asking again to customize my own experience. So it's asking if I will need to select all ways you can plan to use this device to get personalized tips, ads, and recommendations during device setup and your welcome experience. So first of all, we need this entertainment. Then since this is also academic related, we'll click school. And for my family to have account in this device, we'll just click family. And for being creative, we need this creativity. For gaming purposes, gaming, then business tracking. Then accept. Just a moment. Hi. We're getting everything ready for you. This might take several minutes, but don't turn off your PC like the one from the screen. Loading screens, it'll go back through this Windows Home, and after that we need to eject this what's so-called USB from the very side of my device, which is the Lenovo laptop. So now we are done, and this is my complete Windows 10 setup from my device with our USB flash drive. So this is John Vincent Osorio from 106i and with the subject computer system and troubleshooting. Thank you.